Pimple looks bad. What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? I can't wait to show y'all what I got from but I don't think I've shown anyone this on my channel, but my birthday was recently, and I was just gonna fall. No, it's not. And my friends, I've always wanted a signed pylon, right? And my friends decided to put their money together and get me a signed pylon. And if you can guess the you can guess the player. Is it? I can't tell which way it is on the camera. Oh, it's just backwards in general. But nah, it's a Davenport signed pylon. I love that thing. What's up, boys? How y'all doing tonight? I got some homework, but I didn't have a video like ready, so thought I'd give you some content. How y'all doing? Y'all quiet. Nothing in the chat. I got some. This is probably good, but do you have to? Yeah, I still have Discord. I've thought about. I'm pretty sure you're from Gnosis. I've thought about coming back, but it's whatever at this point. But yeah, I still have it. I don't exactly. I know your name, but I don't exactly remember your Discord name. But I got some videos on the way. I got one about Jared Cook. Zaha, we don't need him to resign. We have Trotman and all that. I got one about Jameis, and I've one about Michael Thomas and how like the slander needs to stop with him. Should we hire Chris Richard as the Saints secondary coach? I don't know who exactly that is, but we do have a couple holes to replace, and that might be something I should research. Chris Richard previously served as he seems more than qualified. He's an assistant coach for the Cowboys and Seahawks. I don't know a lot about him, but clicking on this article, where is okay, so it looks like he's a free agent, but I mean, as for a coordinator, a former coordinator, to join to come on as a safety coach, that sounds good to me. I didn't exactly know what it is, but we got to replace our tight end coach basically. Yeah, I mean, he was a DC. Looked like he was a DC part of the Legion of Boom, so definitely I'm perfectly fine bringing him along for help the DBs. Yeah, no, that's a fine hire. I just don't know if he'd go for that, but he doesn't have a job, so why not? But yeah, we got to replace Dan Campbell, who just gave one of the funniest interviews today. It's so funny. It's a funny interview. You should watch it if you get the chance. God. Say Wednesday? Oh, it's garbage night. Oh, it is garbage night. Yeah. Today's Thursday, but I'm okay today. Garbage. Anyway, but yeah. I mean, I can talk. I don't really know what to talk about like right now, but like if you want, I can go over some of the points I make in my videos. Or I can honestly that should be something I look into is like as coaches to hire for us. Definitely. I'm really excited though we got to keep Dennis Allen because I definitely think he's helped shape this defense. Like I would have been happy for him to go to the Eagles because he'd get a head coaching job, but you know, obviously I do want to kind of see him stay here because I still think I know he makes mistakes and there are some glaring ones he makes, but in my opinion, he's still a pretty good coach. And then I think the Pelicans play tonight, but it was just too late for me to stream. You know, I started school back up, and I think Pelicans are 5-8 or 9. Been on a rough patch. I'm not a fan of Coach Van Gundy. It's early, but I don't like how he's having Lonzo Ball play. I just don't. I'm not a huge fan of him. Okay, so they play. Yeah, they play at 10. I might do the Saturday game, or maybe the Monday game. So, but honestly, I'm kind of my as much as I like talking about the Pelicans, I enjoy talking about the Saints more. So it's just kind of shifting into me just going back to exclusively Saints. But when I'm out of ideas, I might do Pelicans. I'm still gonna stay like Noah Hub, but it'll just primarily be Saints. You just get more content, like I said when I rebranded. If Dallas Allen would have gotten hired, who would I have hired as our DC? That's a good question. Because we lost Aaron Glenn. I don't exactly know who's available right now, or done a ton of research, but let's see. I would want at least someone who was a coordinator, like before. Obviously, we could bring up like a safeties coach or DB's coach, but normally with our team, I still think we can contend next year. Is bring in someone. So I'm looking at some names, see if I know who they are. Todd Bowles. Oh no, we can't. No, this must be old. Yeah, that's definitely old because Todd Bowles is on Tampa, and then Jack Del Rio's in Washington. That was in 2012. No wonder I knew none of those names. Let's see. This is from 2020, so he would have wanted Dan Quinn. Probably not. Saints should get Ty Goat Taylor. No, I don't want Tyrod Taylor. That is, I would rather Taysom Hill, and I hate Taysom Hill. What's up, Evan? Lovie Smith. I don't know who Lovie Smith is, but if he's a former coordinator, then he's not a beast. He's terrible, and he gets benched every spot he goes for rookies every single time. Is that one more? Yeah, that would be a good one. So I'm looking here. I don't know if Wade Phillips is still available, but I do know the name. I wouldn't be mad at Marvin Lewis joining on as a defensive coordinator. That'd be actually, yeah, that would probably. And then there's the guy you mentioned earlier, Chris Richard. So probably Marvin Lewis if he'd sign on. Super Bowl bound? No. Undefeated this year? No. Off topic, but thoughts on Haskins to Pittsburgh? Haskins has a lot of work to do, and that's going to be one of the worst locker rooms in the league because you got TikTok boy, you got Claypool who hasn't learned a damn thing, Dwayne Haskins who hopefully has learned his lessons, and Ben Roethlisberger. Except Ben's worked on his problems over the years, which actually could be beneficial to Haskins. I think if Ben retires, then they're going to struggle. But if he has a year or two to sit behind Ben, he might be better. But if they rush, he's the starter next year, Rudolph's the starter next year, you're going to see a big decline in play from Pittsburgh. He's a former Bears head coach and Buccaneer. He used to be the Rams DC. Yeah, as long as since I haven't done too much research, as long as you've been a DC before, then I would be fine with you. Hey, strong word, fine. I don't hate Tyrod Taylor. I just don't think he's very good at football. I think he was with the Bills a little bit. I've been questioning Sean Payton. He needs to work on play calling. I agree and disagree. I think some of the plays he draws up you never see in the league, but there are times where I'm like, why the hell are we running screens on third down or running Taysom Hill QB draws, stuff like that. He was a Super Bowl head coach. Who was? Anthony Lynn says I'd be okay with if he was our defensive coordinator. But luckily, we didn't lose Dennis Allen. If Anthony Lynn wants to sign on as a safeties coach, by God, I mean, please go ahead. That'd be great. I own a fucking pylon. I still can't get over that. That was the greatest gift I've ever gotten. Actually, no, this was, but That's why I don't like Sean Payton play calling. Everyone has their own opinions. No. I agree. I agree. He definitely does make mistakes, but I do think he's one of the best offensive gurus to ever grace football. I think maybe just talking to Carmichael more, who's ever really for me, who's ever running the goddamn Taysom Hill QB draws, that's who needs to go. But I also will give Sean some like breathing room because I'll be honest, Breeze's arm hasn't been there the past couple years, so it's like he can't really dial up deep plays. He has to work with Breeze's arm, so he can't dial up some of the plays. He's one of the best coaches in the NFL. The only questionable thing, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Sean Payton should be in place with Jason Garrett. I would kill myself, but I really want a team to hire Jason Garrett because we need the means back. Let's go and get Matthew Stafford, train Winston, and keep Taysom as a gadget. I would love that. I don't see how it would work financially, but I think Matthew Stafford is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league, and putting him in Sean Payton's offense would be pretty good. As for Winston, I don't know if he's 100% going to go with another bench year. I think he took this job because he wants to compete for a starter, but maybe. And Taysom, I want to keep him as a gadget, but he views himself as a quarterback for some reason. But I think he could be a backup, but I think he's better off suited as a gadget player. So Tygo is not better, Sami. So stupid. Some team does need to hire Jason Garrett, though. I like Stafford. Real problem is he's never had it. Yeah, the only thing he's really ever had is receivers. Like, think to yourself right now. Name a Lions O lineman that was elite. I can name 2 Lions O linemen. I'm probably missing someone, but it's Frank Ragnow and Rick Wagner. I know Rick Wagner because of Madden, because he was an easy right tackle to trade for. And yeah, I can't really think of a running back. I can remember Carry On. I'm probably missing someone. I think DeAndre Swift will be good. I just bought one of his rookie cards. I'd put up on the screen, but I'm streaming through YouTube. I'm trying to get a Deontay Harris signed rookie card. I'm trying to get under 20, but that seems to be hard. Could possibly get J.J. Watt and Watson trade off. I don't see it happening. Stafford's more realistic to me. We're $96 million in debt, and I'm pretty sure J.J. Watt has a cap hit of 17 mil plus. So I don't know. That's why I think Watson. I think if we were in a better cap situation, you would see us in the rumors, but we just can't. Like, I love Breeze, but like if he doesn't retire, he's going to be a $35 million cap hit, or honestly, it's going to be restructured and we pay him to like the year 2050, which I'm okay with. Like, let's say theoretically we pay him $1 million until 2050. That's $1 million on the cap hit. Go ahead, do that. I'd rather do that than try and like trade one of our stars. Because I think trading Michael Thomas would be a mistake, and I've seen the rumor, but I don't know if it's that credible. I'd love to see JJ. As long as JJ Watt doesn't go to Pittsburgh. I hate Pittsburgh. I don't know if you guys know that. Like, it would be cool, the three brothers, but fuck Pittsburgh. Anywhere else. Well, no, I hate Washington and the Falcons more. Which is ironic because I have a Washington Nationals. It's the only Washington team I like. Herbert is very good. I did buy his rookie card as well. I think he will be very good. I'm kind of excited to see what he can do. The training wheels are off. Sky's the limit for him. I do think they should add well, I don't know what the hell they should add. They have a good team. They just get injured every year. I feel like we need to rock with Winston and Taysom and try and get a third. Let Breeze retire on what he did. I don't want him to go. Yeah, no. I want him to retire because he's just like kind of hurting his legacy at this point, and like the new era's got to be like I can't go through like what I did when I knew he was retiring. So like again, I'm fine with watching with the Jameis Taysom, but I want Jameis as the starter, not Taysom. I actually really do believe Jameis Winston can do big things. Who you got going to the Super Bowl and winning it? The Packers beating the Buccaneers, and then if Mahomes plays, I have the Chiefs beating the Bills. But I could also that one's going to be a very close and even game. The Bills Chiefs. I think you could easily see the Bills flip flop. But I think whoever wins in the AFC will beat the NFC team. I like the Packers, but the Bills just if the Bills make it, the thing is the Packers have a good pass defense, but their run defense is awful, and the Bills just can't run the fucking football. So maybe I think if the Chiefs make it the Super Bowl, they're winning it all. If it's Packers Bills, then it's Packers win. But I think Packers are beating the Bucks almost no matter what. I got Bucks going off some ref decision, so Bucks can be the first team to hope the Super Bowl. I mean, it's possible. I don't think that the NFL is rigging it for the Bucks, but there have been some questionable calls this playoff. See, Chauncey Gardner is the best corner in football. No, but one of the best trash talkers. Bucks will soon be in the same situation. They keep all their talent for next season, as us with the Castaway. They will, but they won't be $90 million. I got Bills versus Packers going to Super Bowl. Would love to see Bills finally. No, that's I want the Bills. I want the Bills or the Chiefs to win because I fuck the Pack. Well, no, I don't fuck. I had Aaron Rodgers in fantasy, but my friend's a Packers fan. He's going to be hella annoying if they win. And then fuck Tom Brady and fuck the Bucks. So for me, I don't care. It's the AFC. I like Josh Allen a lot. I think he's like a cool guy. I like his relationship with Diggs as much as Diggs did us dirty. Well, not really did it. He just made Marcus Williams look like an idiot. I like that relationship. I'd be okay with the Bills winning. I really just don't want the NFC to win. I want whoever is in the AFC to win. I want to see the Falcons try and do something that. Dude, every year I say they could be solid. They're a sleeper team. I think Dan Quinn being gone, they're going to step up though next year because when they fired him or when they gave up his play calling, they got so much better. He's just terrible. I don't know why Well, I can see why the Cowboys signed him, maybe as a coordinator, but literally his stats, the defensive stats went up when he gave up play calling. So I don't know, man. Maybe different defenses, different things, but I mean, I don't want to see them. Are you Falcons fan? I would never want to. Well, I mean, I guess I want to. I like Matt Ryan a lot. I think he's probably the most underrated quarterback of all time. Like, imagine if he had a Super Bowl, like where he'd be. What's up, Ice Cream Man? NFC South about to be a mess next season. Can still see us snatching it. What do you mean a mess? I think it's going to be very competitive. I think the Panthers. First off, the Panthers are in contention to get Deshaun Watson. You had Deshaun Watson in that team. That is one of the best offenses in the league. Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, D. Watson, they've got some work to do on the O-line and the defense, but still, that's a hell of an offense. The Falcons went positive without, maybe not positive without Dan Quinn, but they were in a much better position when he went bye-bye. So I think they'll be somewhat competitive. And the Bucs, I don't see them taking a real step back. Maybe if Brady retires, but he's already said he's not. And us, we just got to figure out this cap situation, and we still got a good team. So I think it'll be competitive. I don't think you'll see it like this year. You forgot CMC? I did forget CMC. That is very stupid. Yes, CMC as well. Could you imagine CMC and Deshaun Watson? Like, goddamn. No, I just like the division. I laugh at them every year, and like us with our cap, and it's just rebuilding. No, I just like the division competitive. I laugh at them every year, and like us. I'll be honest, I didn't understand that. I'm a little stupid, but so what team do you root for then? If you just I see. I do like laughing at the Falcons. It's pretty fun. I mean, I've been basically groomed to hate Atlanta sports because one, the Nationals are rivals with the Braves because they're in the same division. The Saints are mega rivals. What else do they have? They don't have a basketball. Oh no, yes they do. Actually, I don't mind their basketball because Trae Young's dope. Actually, I said they were going to be pretty good this year. So, except I said that last year and they let me down tremendously. But wow, this is a really good stream tonight. I feel bad for Texans fan. My cousin is one. I do too. I mean, I don't know. It's really one guy that's screwing fucking everything up. It's this Jack Easterby guy that was like a preacher for one of the, I forget which team, the Patriots, I think. And then they made him like their GM. So whoever they're, it's not the team. The team isn't that bad. Like, think about it. Last year they had DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller, Brandon Cooks, Deshaun Watson. You need some O-line help. David Johnson isn't the worst running back in football. J.J. Watt, like they have talent. It's just one of the worst. I think they may have the worst front office. Well, they made the playoffs like a year or two ago, and the Jets have just been god awful. But just Jack Easterby is fucking terrible. Roddy White always running his mouth when we play, and that was funny. I think Payton even retweeted that. Bucks will take a step back. They have a lot of good players to resign, including AB. I didn't actually know they had to. Yeah, AB will actually ask for a real contract now, but I don't see AB going anywhere because Tom Brady views him as the greatest receiver of all time and would literally probably give him a blowjob. But Godwin, I think you could see go somewhere. But to be honest, if they lose Godwin, like that's big, but you still got Evans and AB, and AB is kind of turning it up now. Yeah, but then resign will screw. Yeah, but the resigns won't screw them until after next season. I see. Where do we go from here with the Saints? All right. Well, you got a buttload of stuff to do with the cap space. I'm gonna make a video on this. There's a lot to do. One, I'm sorry, but we have to pray Breeze retires. Saves 13 mil. We're down to like 81 million. Restructure Michael Thomas, Cam Jordan, Teron Armstead, and that's it for now. I don't know. It's somewhere in the range of 10 to 20 million. I don't have the exact numbers on me now. Sign Ram and Laddie to an extension because it depends. I don't know how this works, but I read in a Pro Football Network's article, if we re-sign them, their cap hit goes down. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter about money. It's all cap hit at this point that we need to take care of. So sign them to extensions. But if it doesn't, then wait. That's just something I read in the article. Let Jared Cook walk. Unfortunately, let Marcus Williams walk. We have two safeties. We don't have the funds to bring them in. We have other players we need to keep. I'd love to bring back Trey Hendrickson. I don't know if we can make it financially work, but bring him back. Let Sheldon Rankins walk. Cut Malcolm Brown. Give Shai to, like I said, this isn't pretty, but we're $96 million in debt. We need to have enough money to play, be eligible to play next season. So let Rankins walk. Cut Malcolm Brown. Have Shai Tuttle be the DT2. Have David Onyemata is a fine DT1 with that D-line. What else? Sign Jameis back. Start him next year. Definitely no Taysom at quarterback unless Jameis severely struggles. And then cut Nick Easton. That saves $6 million. Cut anyone that can save a good amount of money. And then, yeah, mainly our offseason needs to be spent being eligible to play next season. TBH, Saints won't lose much. Depends on how much to cut down our cap space. Most likely going. Sanders could go. That's another one. P-Rob's got to go. Actually, it's only a $3 million cap it, but that's a lot for us. Ramczyk and Lattimore are top priority for me. I mean, they're top. Ramczyk is the number one person. Ramczyk above, to me, is above Laddie because Ramczyk's the best at what he does in his position. I like Laddie. He's a good corner, but he's not better at Ryan Ramczyk in his respective position. As long as we get, like, it's just hard financially because he's done us. Let Alex Anzalone go. Oh, we have to keep him. We don't have to, but Kwan Alexander's a $13.5 million cap hit. We have to cut him. Like, there's no other option. I don't see how we could keep him and then recreate $13 million somewhere else. Maybe, well, I guess you could restructure his deal and then pay him to like 2020. Mickey Loomis, I know you guys like him. I'm not a huge fan of what the hole he's put us in where we just have to keep front-loading money. But I think we got to cut Kwan. If we keep Kwan and somehow restructure it, then yeah, let Anzalone walk. Great linebacker, deserves to start somewhere. We're going to keep most of the offense, just defense. Yeah, there's going to be some defensive changes. I say we should keep Marcus Williams. He improved so much. Hey, once I said, would love to keep Marcus Williams. I think having Chauncey and like nickel or slot would be great, but financially, he's going to want a big-time bag. We don't have that funds to do it. Trade Andres Pete, would love to. that was the worst contract. See, this is what I'm saying. Mickey Loomis gives out dumbass contracts. Why is Taysom Hill being paid $16 million? I need a drink. Hold on. My throat was hurting. But why is Taysom Hill being paid $16 million next year? Why the hell was Andres Pete given that contract? He's good. He's not bad, but nowhere near that good. Should have let him walk. Or honestly, yeah, should have let him walk. Nick Easton has been a serviceable player. We can't have. Yeah. Okay. Good point. Alex Anzalone, he can't stay healthy. P. Robs has got to go. I don't think he's bad. I mean, I don't want him like starting, but like coming in occasionally on a play, he's not bad. He's better than P.J. Williams. P.J. Williams. It's terrible. Barely have any water. Man, this is a lively ass stream. Jesus, I didn't even know I had this many active subscribers. Go y'all. Trade for Watson. No. I'm not. No. I don't. Okay, I'm a little biased because, as you can see by this signed Michael Thomas ball, he's one of my favorite players. But no. QB is an issue, but for the past, like, 3 to 4 years, it's been wide receiver. You take Michael Thomas away from that equation and put aging Emmanuel Sanders as the wide receiver 1. Next year, I really think we have our receivers set, though. I think Traquan's got to walk, though. I would love to bring him back, but pay him. Thomas, Sanders, Deontay Harris, Marcus Callaway. Those are 4 quality receivers. Okay? Maybe we got to sign one more for depth, but if you take Thomas away from that equation, aging Emmanuel Sanders, Deontay Harris, who I like, but is 5'6" and has caught like 19 passes, Marquez Callaway. It doesn't work. You got to keep Thomas. He's a big part of this team. But I would like to get Watson. Davenport is someone I think if we can't – here's my thing with Davenport. And disregarding this. If Hendrickson walks, keep Davenport. We kind of need to. If Hendrickson's resign, probably got to trade Davenport. Or see if he can transition to defensive tackle. Do you think Cesar Ruiz improves? Oh, yeah, 100%. There's a reason we took him. He's solid. He's been sometimes inconsistent, but he'll improve. Trust me. Mike Thomas just been injured. Give him next season. Oh, yeah. Trust me. 149 receptions was by no mistake. That man is a beast. I like Murray, but he needs to be cut. Latavius? Yeah. I don't know how much Cunningham gives us, though. Who the hell would be? I like when we have a 1-2 punch. I don't like the amount of carries Kamara gets like as even to Murray, but I like that 1-2 punch that we got. Losing Thomas would be worth it if we somehow got Watson. I disagree. If we get rid of Murray, we should bring Ingram back. I'm fine with that. Kamara and him had a special connection. And even if Ingram isn't the player he used to be, if it makes Alvin happy, I'm happy. We've got good QBs. I don't know if Watson would work with Kamara. Okay, good QBs. I don't know about that. Taysom is 31 and has 4 starts in his career. And Winston is good, but has an interception problem. We have what's like decent. Is solid. Okay, for my rankings, it's decent, solid, good. We have solid QBs. That's where I'd put us. We have like top 20 in the league without Breeze. I think Jameis is a lot better. Would Watson work? I don't know if Watson would work with Kamara. Honestly, I don't know. Probably you'd probably see less receptions, but you'd probably see more rushes again for Kamara. God, imagine Deshaun Watson with a competent O-line. That's crazy. I'm done with Taysom. I don't see the hype. I mean, there's a reason he went undrafted. There's a reason he was picked up by the Packers and waived. There's a reason for all of this. And there's a reason he's 31 years old and not starting. Sean Payton might just be homosexual for him. Really want to see. I think Winston is going to be excited. Yes, thank you. I have a video coming out on this, but I like Winston's potential. I don't think he's going to go down as a Hall of Fame guy, but you give him a guy like Michael Thomas, you give him a guy like Emmanuel Sanders at the 2, give him all that, give him the speed of Deontay. He's got a big arm. He can move a little bit. He's going to be working with Sean Payton, and he can work with an actual O-line that he didn't have when he was with the Buccaneers. He can actually flourish. I don't think he'll be a Hall of Fame caliber, but I think he can be a solid top player in this league. And you give him Alvin Kamara on top of that. There's something I wanted to say, but I totally forgot, to be honest. That's what I'm scared of. I am scared that Sean Payton will fall in love with Taysom, and I don't even know. Hopefully Winston Guys, we have to resign Winston first. Like, it's not official he's coming back. I think he will, but I don't know how the financial schematics will work. We're paying Taysom $16 million. I don't know what Winston's going to take because I feel like there's two or three teams that he could actually get a starting job on. You think the Saints are going to cut Sanders? I could see it, but I think there will be other players cut first. Is my say. Imagine we let Winston go, but he just goes and gets the next. Well, then we would look like idiots, and then everyone would be like, Sean Payton, what the fuck are you doing? And we all kind of are sometimes. Oh, man. Oh, I gotta stream more often. Honestly, I didn't stream because I didn't think this many people would come out, but it's actually been a great result. I'm cold though. I need a blanket. Just gotta get the greatest blanket of all time. Yes, I own this. Yes, I own this. But I think Winston, I have a whole video. Also. Imagine saying Jabu every time he scores a touchdown. Does that not sound good to y'all? Come on. Jabu! Like, come on. I just want to see Winston eating dog. Yes! He's fun and charismatic. Like, I get Taysom's like he's charismatic, but it's like different. I don't know how to describe him. I think we definitely need to invest in linebackers and DBs. Definitely DBs, because if Laddie walks, then we're probably going to have to cut Janoris or restructure his deal because he's a $10 million cap hit. So that's going to struggle, and if we lose Lattimore, so we'll have to see. But linebackers, depends. I want to see Zach Bond play. I don't know how ready he is, but I want to see what the hell we got in him. DeMario's a beast. Kawan stays, then no. I don't know. Yeah, no. Janoris has become a liability. I don't know about a liability. That's like saying that he's like terrible out there, but there are sometimes he messes up. Who would I like the Saints to draft in the first round? Yeah, there's a lot that has to be done before this because I don't know what the hell we're going to do in free agency. If Winston leaves, then I would like to see us take Kyle Trask or Mac Jones. And then if Winston stays, I mean, probably a corner, maybe J.C. Horn. It would be kind of dope to see him. I haven't done that. I haven't started my draft research yet, but I've seen J.C. Horn thrown around, or Jace Horn. I don't exactly know his name. I think a corner would be we might draft a QB or wide receiver first round. Yeah, I could see it. Wide receiver, I don't know. I like Deontay. I like Callaway. Malcolm Jenkins is the guy I have a love-hate relationship with. I really like him. I like what he does off the field as on the field. And I think he's improved a buttload. And it's his first year back with us, and he's literally always on the field. Also, that tattoo thing he has is so cool. I don't know why I like that so much. That's besides the point.
I see why some people do it, but I really like Malcolm Jenkins. That's why I'm comfortable with letting Marcus Williams walk. Yeah, Malcolm improved a lot. Davis is a beast and has no help. Kawan was pretty good before he tore his ACL. And I don't think Anzalone is bad. Justin Fields can fall. Are you saying Justin Fields is gonna be? Wait, hold on. Did you just say that Trask is gonna be over Fields? Because that's just not happening. Fields is probably a top 5 pick. Fields is probably going to the Jets. Let me look. I like to visualize everything. And I can probably give you a little bit better who I want in the draft. I honestly wouldn't be opposed to trading on. Actually, yes, I would. We need rookies because we need rookie deals. I forgot Trevor Simeon's on this team. A receiver could. I'm ready to give Tron the bump. Teron's good. I would say get rid of Pete or do better, but give him that massive deal. I like Eric McCoy. I like Caesar. Ryan Ramchek's got to stay. I could see us drafting a defensive tackle if we let Rankins walk, because I think cutting Malcolm Brown also has to happen because it saves $5 million. So, but I get if we let Kawan walk and Anzalone walk, draft the linebacker, and then let Zach Bond start. But I think I'm in on a corner. Because not a lot of holes on this team. I don't understand how we fucking suffer every fucking year, but now he didn't. He didn't have a great championship game, but he's not going to fall that far. Justin Fields will be at least, at bare minimum, a top 10 pick. But bare minimum. Definitely not coming out. And Kyle Trask is definitely not being taken over him. He fell probably after his game. That Jenkins tattoo is so unique. It looks like a. I think what it is it's a fraternity thing. That's what I think I saw on his thing. Like whatever college he went to, they did a little, like the embroidered thing they do, the cows. Yep, was doing good, so he got injured. And as long as he just can't stay up. Bond needs to get more reps. I agree. Kawan, I like him. It's just all about money at this point for me. I don't know how the hell we make the financials work, but it is possible. God, I look at this team and I'm like, what the fuck do we have to do? I think Hendrickson is probably gonna. Dude, it's just like we have no money to pay him. Can I see a projected salary? I think I don't see how the hell. Let's see this. I'd like to see. Are we really still? I don't know what this is, but why the hell does Kiko Alonso come up? Yes, Jameis Winston. I love Jameis. Actually, do have a lot of free agents. That didn't tell me anything I wanted to know. Anyway, watch us lose most of our talent to our cat just to be better. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think you're going to see a lot of people have to leave this team, or Mickey Loomis is going to do what he does and just push it off till next year. And I think at some point you got to just say, wow, what the fuck? So I'm not the biggest Loomis fan. I love his drafting skills. I'm not a fan of what he's. I'm okay with starting in the negatives, but this is just 96 million. Come on, dude. Ugh. Probably stream for a couple more minutes. What else do I have to watch? Some lectures and then read a couple pages of my personal wellness class. No, because I have my first psych class. My college is interesting. That's all I'll say. Oh, and I'm halfway done that. Has the cap been confirmed to be smaller for next season? It hasn't. I don't think it's been confirmed, but the projections are all around the same. and it's down because of COVID. So we would have had probably like 10 or 20 million more dollars to work with if COVID didn't happen. I know what you're saying, but teams will trade up, vice versa, or teams will trade up if they have to. Justin Fields is one of the better prospects we've seen. Cap is low this year because, yeah. Okay, yes, he didn't project that, but fine. Give him that. We're still $70 million in debt. Okay, like that's just well, actually, can't necessarily say that, but still. I like Loomis. Don't get me wrong. I like Loomis. I'm just not the huge, just angry at where we're at right now. Fuck COVID. Fuck COVID. I'm so done with that. Stupid. I'm gonna be at school right now. Actually, if I was at school, I don't even know if I could do YouTube. Not like I could, but it'd just be like I'd have a roommate. It'd be kind of hard. Maybe we pushed off till. I mean, that's theoretically would take us down on the cap if we trade players for picks. So I don't think this team wants to rebuild, though, and I don't want to either because we're still competitive. Just losing Drew. I don't think we're going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon, but honestly, I think this offense needs something new. So Jameis, baby. Jameis. Time flew. Jesus. It doesn't even feel like I've been doing 40 minutes. I'm so happy with how this turned out, though. Was this like a good time? Like whenever, I don't know what time it is for you guys, but like for me, it was like 7:30. I can make that work. Like stream that. This like went way better. Like I expected to have like 2-3 people in here, and at one point I had like 10. Multiple times I had like 10. Season's been entertaining enough though. It just sucks how the end better than the set. Oh, the 7 to 9 seasons end better. Well, yeah, because we didn't have to watch our team lose in the playoffs. But trust me, I would not ask to be 7 to 9 again. Why does my beard look like this on this camera? It looks like I have like nothing here and just sideburns. Or am I just tripping? I'm probably just tripping. Looks like I have nothing. So weird. Here? I don't know what here means, but here. But yeah, I have some videos tuning in. Hope y'all will enjoy that. What else? Should I just go back now? No, I'll keep Noah just think for the occasional Pelicans video or stream, but I think I'm mainly going Saints. I think that's. I like talking about the same. I know more. Yeah. People forgot how good Winston is. The dude won a national championship. He can be a franchise QB. He also had the most passing yards in the league literally a year ago. So he's not bad. But yeah. All right, I'll stay for like 2 more minutes. Manuel's back. But yeah, I like Jabu. I really want Jabu to succeed. I want him to be our quarterback. And if not, honestly, if he walks, I want him to be good because I want Sean Payton to be like, fuck, I really picked a gadget player. So some of the picks feel like some of the picks for Winston won Bucks. Brady had. Oh, they had when he was there, they were one of the worst O-lines. It wasn't all his fault. Granted, he does not have the best decision-making skills. But remember, they also had that eye surgery, so there was definitely something wrong with his eyes. And probably for teams that he's playing against that have similar colored jersey, that was probably hard for him. And they had a shitty O-line, so he just had to. And they were always down. He had the most passing attempts in the league with 600-plus attempts. With us, he definitely wouldn't have to do that because we have an actual running game. But that year, he had Ronald Jones, and Ronald Jones was terrible. Ronald Jones is good now, but he was terrible that year. They had Peyton Barber as their starting running back that year. So he had Peyton Barber, a bad O-line, bad eyes, had to always pass the ball because they were always down. It wasn't a good combination for success. Do you think we should sign a Cam Newton for a third string? If Cam Newton wants to come on for cheap, sure. As a third string, I don't think he'll go for that, but sure. Honestly, I'd put him second string. And, well, no. I think I'd have Taysom on the slightest of edge just because he had... Oh, yeah, I'd have Taysom on the slightest of edge. Slightest of edge. You guys can see I'm not the biggest Taysom Hill fan. All right. Oh, wait. I'll answer this last one. Don't think Newton would come to the Saints after. That is true. But I've seen crazier teammates. I mean, Jabu literally fought Marshawn Lattimore. I don't know if you all remember that. But he didn't. But anyway, boys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Appreciate y'all for coming out. I'm going to try and do more of these because it went way better than expected. And until next time, peace.